Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Hearts of Iron 4 Fascist America. Where we last left off, it was finally time. We're going to war with Mexico. So, let's get our Marine Corps ready to go so they can start flying in. Have I got my strategic bombers set to do anything? They will make it. Barely. But that's okay. They'll, help bomb down Mexican infrastructure. With those guys going across, we're ready in the south. In the north, we might as well get the 1st Armor going. We might as well get the 4th Army going as well. 3rd and 4th, you guys can definitely stop training and start going. And then I'm guessing you guys are the 2nd U.S. Army. There we go. All right. One last thing. Shoot. Pacific Fleet needs an admiral. Chester Nimitz. Why not? Why not indeed? All right. Let's see how this is going to go. Things are opening up, looking fairly good, I suppose. This is a bit of a concern, but I would imagine... Oh, well, that's Eisenhower's troops attacking across the river instead of these guys attacking across the border. Why aren't you attacking? Why are you going that way? That is not your objective, Eisenhower. You go east. Leave this to these guys. Oh my god. Go. An entire army to take one province, and they're spreading themselves around like crazy. How's the naval invasions coming? We got the 1st Marines gonna be there first. Maybe we should send those guys over there? Nah. We know that there's Mexican armies sitting right here, so that'll be where we need the battleship guns. There we go. Now we're advancing. But what? Why are you? Why? Why are you doing that? Offensive line. No, front line. We don't need that. Just that area. And stop moving then. Your men go here. That's it. Now attack. Why aren't you attacking? Why? Fine. We'll do this manually. Okay, what do we got? Planes, free dockyards, we're at war with Mexico. That's fine. You guys are advancing. Good. At some point, we might pull the 1st and the 3rd off of the Rio Grande, but we will see. Looks like we got this area nicely built up. Hold the phone for a moment, please. 2nd Marines. You guys can go up there. Alright. Well, we probably don't need all of them to go. But they'll head up there and then they'll join that front line. And then we can start pushing from the south with the Marines, which will be useful. Okay, so we've created a pocket. Are we going to do anything with that pocket? And why do we only have... Oh, God. Why do we only have 19 divisions? Okay, you guys can go to that front line then and push along there. Right. We will select half of you guys and get you started on the march down. Although I guess we don't need to leave anybody there. But we will. Free military factories. That is a concern. Might as well get another production of... Well, I mean, I guess we could start getting Sherman tanks in production here. Might as well... Might as well just swap them all over. There we go. Well, these front lines are turning into be a bit of a mess, aren't they? National focus completed in South America. That is good news. We can now go for Pax Americana. Why not? There we go. Lovely. Now everybody will be under my protection. I don't think we need anything here. I'm actually, you know what? I might go with the smooth talking charmer. Get a trade deal opinion factor of +10 just to make sure everyone we're trading with, and that's basically everyone out there, is going to like us just a little bit better. That's good news. Okay, well, with the success so far of the invasion in the west, I think we can start pulling our guys in the east now. So let's get your offensive line set up like that. And then the Third Army kind of becomes a reserve force here. Really, what we can do with these guys is just... Oops, offensive line is just kind of plug the middle. There we go. So the first and the third can go. And that should be good. Why isn't the UK sending us chromium? Do they not have any chromium? It's gonna really screw things over here. Do we even need chromium right now, though? I don't think we do, because we're not building any capital ships at the moment. Now, of course, that is going to change, but yeah, we'll get that sorted. Oh, just go. It's 3 infantry divisions. How is this looking anyway? They can't puncture us. They're surrounded and dying. That's good. Let's just keep this moving. And we've got these guys ready. So we might as well... I'm very tempted to just get rid of these front lines when operating with 2 different units closely in the same space. We'll get both those units going against that cavalry unit, and then we'll spread them out to cover conquering that land down there. Okay, now that we're... Fourth Army, go. There we go. That should be far less confusing for those guys now. Now, everybody here is on that front line. Good. We're closing in the north. That's even better. We're going to quickly be running out of air cover, though. Which won't be that big of a problem, I don't think. But we might just, you know, cancel completely any sort of air mission so we don't wind up taking too many losses. Alright, let's pull the 2nd Marines down south, leaving the 1st Marines here to go that way. And we'll just march up the coasts of Mexico. Alright, now I'm seeing here Third Army. Where are all your forces? Why are you not on the front lines? What are you doing? I mean, at least we're holding with the 9 infantry divisions here. That's nice. This is kind of a mess. Not that I'm, you know, suggesting that, come on, get moving. That invading a country shouldn't be messy. But it is a little awkward. Go. All this maneuverings. Maybe I just have too many armies. That could definitely be it. There we go. I wonder if we take... Coming through here, we might be able to pocket this whole group off. We'll see. We'll see. We are, you know, fairly effectively pushing against it, so who knows? You, single unit that was just standing around, can definitely go take that. And are we... I guess we're naval bombing here. That's good. Oh no, we're fighting someone. What did we sink? Convoys? Convoys. 5 Mexican convoys did not make it into Mexico today. Well, that's probably a good thing. Alright, we definitely need to clear this up. So, really, it's these guys. Why are we going that far, 1st Armored? Front line. Come on. You're down to there. Alright, just as long as you keep pushing that way. And then we might as well take the 2nd and adjust your guys' front line to there. And that is still your objective, so you guys should be moving towards it. I don't know why we've got so many infantry units all gathered here right now, but we do. So that's the thing. This gigantic front line here for the 3rd could definitely do to be trimmed down. Oh, come on. To there. Because I don't think they'll push through here. They shouldn't. They should be dealing with this push here, so... Anytime we want to... Oh, good God. I don't want you to go into the mountains. I want you to stay going this way. This is your objective, not up here. Alright, well... If we could really just get this closed up. Please don't. No, go here. Close that up. That's not even the army I want there. Front line. Pull that down. What's this? The 3rd? 3rd. Front line. To there. What? What on earth are you doing going from here all the way down to there? Front line. To there. Can we get these units out of here, please? What's this? Another combat, another 5 convoys. Getting sunk. Baja is going to be completely occupied very, very soon. Which means we can pull the 4th Army up into areas, I suppose. You can definitely go there. Thank you. I'm more than confident we sunk those transports. Yay, finally that's getting closed up. And then we'll hold the lines once they get drawn up so we can sort through what our next advance is going to be. But I would desperately love... Like, why? Why are you going all the way down and around to a point where you don't even have a front line anymore? I think we'll hold off on that nuclear tech, but we might as well get the radar. Have we got all the industry stuff for that? We do, so yeah. Let's get the radar. Ten units off the front line. Why? Where are you going? Come on. Get in position, guys. Let's see. Well, that won't be right, but these 3 divisions can go here. Okay. Are we getting into position? Good. So, once we get our front lines repositioned, what would be the way to do this? Let's take you, go there, and you go there. Are you moving? Like, all of our tanks are up in the mountains. Why? It's not even their front. Nothing is moving here. Why? Attack! Why are you there? Who's low in supplies? All of those guys. Well, maybe that's why the tanks were sitting in the mountains. At least we're on the attack going north. I don't want you guys to go north. Your front line is here. It is not here. What is the point of drawing front lines if the units go past them? Okay, well, we might as well get this. Wonderful, wonderful. Might as well get this going, so we'll get the 1st Army here. Go. That is nice, so now we can take the 3rd Army and go... That's going to be the front there. We might as well try for, I don't know, here. And yeah, I guess we're just going to really get these guys in a pocket. That's fine. Again, your orders are to take this. So to do that, we take 4 divisions to capture the land I've requested and take the rest, all 20, and send them up into the mountains. And now, fuck it. Fuck it. Do whatever you want to do, AIs. Here, tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. Offensive line, go to Mexico. You guys can stay. Offensive line, go to Mexico. There we go. Just get everybody going to Mexico City. And then they can sort it out on their own as they get there. Is that the 4th way down here? Yeah, we should probably... No, just the 4th. Get them... I don't know, maybe we'll put them in Phoenix. Alright, so now everybody just go to Mexico City. There you go. Lovely. Look at all those bombers bombing that army. That's great. And now everything should be just fine. Who's that? You? Well, get out of that area then. Marines? We're almost done here. I guess what I could do is pull the Caribbean fleet around and at least assist in the Marine invasion in the south here. It does look like the Mexicans are starting to shift down some military forces to counter the Marines coming. So perhaps now would be a good time to go on the defensive. Just sort of sit here with our units. They're not coming. They're not going to be able to push into the south here, so that's just fine. Everything else is great. Front lines are looking like absolute crap, but you know what? That's to be expected. Battle plans with no assigned units. All of these? Oh, well, isn't that lovely? All right. Like, why? Why did nobody join into that? There you go. First Army. You guys should really join in on that push. And whatever. That should be enough. I guess really, so when invading a country, it's best to not... You need more naval designs. I keep forgetting about that. It's best to not have armies all the way across the border, because you get this mess of shit that... I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's ridiculous. I have a front line that covers everything, when I had specific goals for different armies, which is how you should fight. Maybe drawing the individual front lines isn't right, and I should just give each different army objectives. Maybe that's what I'll try for in the next invasion, whoever we happen to be going for next. That would be big enough to necessitate a larger, more coordinated assault. Obviously, going after places like Honduras, we can do that with a single army. I guess Brazil would probably be a good example of requiring many different fronts and things, so we will see how that goes. Oh, I love it. I absolutely adore how far back my armored units are. And you guys, you don't even have a front line anymore? You're not this army. The second. Is that what is left of your front line? I guess so. Well, why are you guys so far away from it then? Looks like the first is about to swing around possibly into Mexico. Can we... You have an objective, Eisenhower, and that objective is Mexico City. What are you doing moving your crap around? And this is lovely. 36 divisions for this pocket of no one. It's empty land. And let's see. I guess if we wanted to do this... Yeah, I'm not... Even though we do have the numbers, we could definitely push. There. You guys go there. Oh, good. We finally got that sorted, and now we've got units well far away from where they should be. So this is the First Army's front line all across the front of Mexico. Let's see if we can adjust that, shall we? Seeing as how I never wanted it to be that much of a front line, we can send the first like so. You can take the armored and adjust your front line so that you're not too far along, and then we can take the second army, that's the Marine Corps, the second army, who I know doesn't have a front line, and draw them in there. Good. Now everyone has their assignments. They can go to them. What's this? Naval combat. More convoys. Ass can take care of that. This is coming along fairly well in the south, I suppose. Let's kick up to speed 3 so that my units can assign themselves properly here. What a mess. What a freaking mess. Anytime. I don't know why we're attacking. Your orders are to go to Mexico City. But fine. You have an interesting interpretation of following your orders anyway. Maybe I should just cancel the assault. There you go, Eisenhower. Don't even worry about it. Just get on the damn front line. Let's see. We might as well get some support weapon research going. And critically, we should swap these over to that. I imagine it's going to be requiring more than 108 units of production. Yes, indeed, 128,000 separate bazookas and assault rifles. Oh, good. The First Army now has a massive front line. So let's pull them back to there. The Marines are more than capable of fighting this little bit in the south. Bradley, you are doing everything in your power to avoid pushing into the capital. And I'm confused as to why that would be. You're not even moving. We have 5 armored divisions that aren't even moving towards the front. Why? Why are you sitting here? Is it because you need supplies? Then why are you sitting in the middle of the mountains, in the middle of nowhere? Wonderful! There we go! Mexico's been puppeted. You better be in my faction. Okay, good. Whew! I had visions of that not working out properly. Alright, well, there we go. We have a strong ally in the south now. The Synarchist Mexico is all set and ready. That is lovely. Now, one of the things I did notice doing that invasion, other than the front lines getting absolutely disgustingly mixed up, is that it does get confusing keeping track of all your armies. So, let's go ahead and start making some new theaters, specifically splitting them up based upon army type. So this will be infantry armies. We will put them there. We will put, no, what? No. How do I forget how to do this? There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's the infantry theaters taken care of. We will do a new theater for armor, which means you go there, you go back there, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. Oh my god, look at how well that worked out. Armored can go there, and then these guys can be the Marines. Why are the Marines first? Because order. There we go. Okay, so that'll at least help sort things out that way. I guess we could just deploy those tanks right now and get them training on the ground, but that's fine. We don't really need to worry about that. First Army, we will have you go to Washington. Second Army, we will have you go to Houston. Third Army, we will have you go to... I don't know, Denver, maybe? We do need some units in the west. Denver. And then we will have the 4th Army go to Los Angeles. LA. There we go. Okay. We can take the 1st Armored and send them over to... Dallas, where are you at? There you are. The 1st Army. The 1st Armored. Go to Dallas. And that should be good, except, of course, for the Marines, who can go here and here. And we'll send them back to their respective Caribbean islands. The Atlantic Fleet can now return to... Thank you. Norfolk. Let's see. Ass can return to Philly. And then we should have the Panama Squadron, which can return to Panama. And the Pacific Fleet, which can return to San Diego. Alright. There we go. War with Mexico done. We'll get all the boys home. And, no, there we go. We can cancel all of our air missions over Mexico, because they're friends now. Yay! So, that's good. The next thing we're going to be looking at with Mexico, of course, is going to be expanding their influence in the south. But we'll get that sorted at a different date. Can we hurry up, please? Please? Thank you. The 1st Marines will go to Havana. And the 2nd Marines, please hurry. Thank you. We'll go to, I think, Port-au-Prince. Why not? There we go. Alright, well. That was a success, I would say. I wonder if we should just even pull the Air Force off. We'll leave things as they are now. That should be fine. Let's take a look at Europe. How are things looking over here? Well, definitely looks like the Germans have got a relatively decent push into the Soviet Union. And still at a very easy point for that push. So we will see how that flashes out. What do we need? Tungsten! Really? Tungsten. I happen to know Mexico makes tungsten. We need... what? How much do we need? It says we need 2. We'll buy 7. Fuck it, we'll go to Portugal. None of this matters anymore. We will go with Kenny for air safety, dropping the dangerous, or the threat of accidents. And let's see, we're not at war with a major power, so we can't do that tree. We might as well get Liberty ships, because that will speed up our naval invasions, which will be nice. Well, it looks like the Brits are actually pushing back against Japan in Asia. Well, that is an interesting turn. Africa's a mess. But yeah, that's that. So, geopolitically, what's next? Probably Central America. Soviet Union annexes Tuva. In a press release earlier today, Moscow announced the formal annexation of Tuva. The Supreme Soviet agreed to a request from the Tuvan Parliament for membership in the USSR. The small Tuvan People's Republic, which had been originally recognized by the Soviet Union and Mongolia, will be organized as an autonomous oblast. Lovely. So yeah, Central America next, and I'm hoping it's going to be possible to give this land to Mexico, because I don't want it. I want this to be administered by Sinnercrest, Mexico. And then once we get Central America done, we can look to either securing Canada and finally going to war with a great power, or going for South America. And I'm torn on the idea. It's, 6 and 1/2 a dozen of the other. So time will tell. We're basically ready for that. There we go. Start training your men, General Patton. Thank you. Might as well get some more ship designs done. So let's go for the Midway class. 73 days and we'll have an up-to-date, awesome aircraft carrier that we can start producing. Because right now, our ship production is still a little behind. We're almost getting ready to pump in some Cleveland-class cruisers. So we'll probably do the same thing we did with the Brooklyn class. We'll go for about 5 light cruisers for each. Might as well get the Tambor class research too. Although how long is that going to? That's going to take 73 days. We will research landing craft. So we are going to want Cleveland light cruisers. We're going to want, what? 5 of them going to the Atlantic Fleet, and then we're going to want another 5 of them going to the Pacific Fleet. There we go. And what do we need? Perfect. There we go. That's going to be 7.5 in a year. Might as well get it up to 7. Why not? We don't need round numbers. We just need numbers. So we'll get some new cruisers in, and that'll be good. It's telling us we don't have any divisions training. Perhaps training up just a reserve of garrison forces would be a good idea. We certainly have the manpower to spare. So let's do that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll go for 2 rounds of those. And then for any conquests, down in Panama, possibly someplace in South America, maybe Uruguay would be a nice little American enclave down there. But yeah, it will be good to just have some garrison forces ready and waiting if we need them. Anyway, on that note, I think it's going to be a great place to leave the episode for today. So, thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.